Let me kind of get into something for a moment. There are things in this world that you cannot explain to people. Like when I think about my friend, my best friend, I really care a lot about her. And I really love her a great deal. And I know a lot of times that she does things that, if I were describing everything that she does, some people say, I don't see why you're friends with her. She's not really a good friend. But you know what? I know she's a good friend. I just know that intuitively. My intuition tells me that my best friend is a good friend. That she is an excellent friend. I love her tremendously. And, I have so many other friends that I really, really love a great deal. I have so many friends that I love. And it may not make sense to people. Some friends I may never actually meet. They're people I've met over the internet, people I've met online, and people I've met, through YouTube. That I might never meet. I may never actually get a chance to meet them. But I've grown very close to them, and I have a tremendous amount of love for them. And I just kind of realized that sometimes in life, you can't really explain things to people. People who just sort of scratch their head and they wonder, well, how could you feel and how could you think that way? And how could you look at it that way? And how could you, they don't understand. And I learned a long time ago, it's best just to let people not understand. You see, I don't set my goal in life as to get other people to understand things, to get them to see things, to get them to believe things, or to understand things. I'm not there to convert you to a believer of my way of seeing the world. It really makes no sense for any of us to do that. I'm not going to convert you to my way of seeing the world. My way of seeing the world is for me. And it works for me. And what's most important, as long as it's not interfering with you, if it's not causing you any real harm, it really shouldn't be a problem. But there are people who will have opposition. They will oppose, your views. They will oppose the way you see it. I have friends who are black, and I have friends who are white, and I have friends who are Mexican. I have a lot of Mexican friends. I have friends who are Asian. I have friends who are a lot of different races, a lot of different cultures. And I love my friends. I really do. And there are people who can't understand that. There are people who have a tremendous problem with that. But this is the only advice I would ever have for anybody is really just, do what you do. But as long as you're not hurting other people, as long as you're not injuring other people or doing harm to others, you have a right to be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. You have a right to love other people, and you don't have to explain it or get other people to understand, because some people just won't understand, no matter how much you explain it. If you explain it forever, they just will not understand. Don't waste your time trying to explain forever. I mean, I may say, well, look, I care about my friend. She may not always do things all the time. She may not do things on time. She might not do things this way or that way. And, she doesn't always call me. She doesn't always write to me, but that's okay. She's still my friend. To me, friendship is here. It's what I feel. It's what I feel in my heart for people. And if you're my friend, I really care about you. And I really love you if you're my friend. And that's the truth. That's all I have to say about that.